Hello, I'm Lori Steiner, sitting in for Armin Budish. Welcome to Golden Opportunities.
Today, her hunger to help others led her to help the hungry. We'll learn how one woman has helped people of all ages. Then, he was on the front lines of the FM radio wars here in Cleveland. He'll tune us in to the battle to be the best. We'll open wide with news that will make you smile. Plus, we'll share why an art exhibit is making a good impression. And our expert reveals the biggest probate mistake and how you can avoid it.
It's time to get GOing, so pull up a chair and join us at our kitchen table for Golden Opportunities. Our first guest recently won a prestigious award, the AARP Ohio 2011 Andrus Award for Community Service. But she really doesn't want to talk about that. Instead, Ann George wants to talk about the Parma Heights Food Pantry that she founded after retirement. And that is just the first example of why she's so deserving of recognition. So very much congratulations on receiving this award from AARP.
Thank you very much.
But I know you want to talk about the food pantry.
That's right.
So, tell us what happened. This is a great food pantry in Parma Heights. How did you come about deciding to do this?
Well, it was back in 2006, and I was chairman of our mission committee at church. And we were supporting a school in Honduras and also helping with a project at the Nehemiah Mission in Cleveland. And I happened to be standing behind two ladies at the grocery store, and I overheard them talking, and they were about my age. And they were saying that since their husbands had died, their pensions had been cut in half. And that by the time they paid their doctor bills and utilities, there wasn't very much left for food.
Ooh, that's not so good.
No, and we were having a meeting that night, and all day I kept thinking about those two women. So when we got to our meeting, the first thing I said is, we're going to do something right here locally. And they all looked at me and said, well, we're already doing this and that. And I said, no, I heard something today, and that there's a need right here in our community, and we need to do something about it.
Okay, so what did you do to convince them that it was the right thing to do?
After that meeting, they started thinking about it, and they said, well, how are we going to do this? And I said, well, I think the first thing I need to do is go and talk to the mayor. So I called Mayor Zanotti, and he set up a meeting with himself and the Cleveland Food Bank. And Jean Toth came prepared with all of her statistics, and we sat down with him, and by the time we finished the meeting, he said, what can I do? And I said, help me find a space. And he did.
Excellent. So how many people are you serving now?
We started out serving the first month 36 families, and we are now serving 260 to 270 families a month.
That's fantastic. How many of those people are seniors?
I would say a third of them.
That's a lot of people who need that help. How does it actually work? How does the pantry, get the food and provide it and get the word out?
We do exist on donations, and when we first opened, the mayor had a meeting at City Hall and invited all of the churches and all the businesses. And by the end of that meeting, we had a business that said that they would pay our rent for the year.
Very nice.
So that was a big help to us. And then our church gave us $1,000 startup money. So we were able to go to the food bank and buy food. We got the word out to the churches, and they started donating food. We have two churches that support us financially monthly now, the St. John Bosco and the Baptist Church. All the other churches support us either with doing fundraising for us or food drives or sending volunteers.
And you've kind of gone beyond just food now. What other kind of programs do you have?
We have a clothing room, and the clothing room is a great thing because we have one rack that's set aside for people that are job hunting. And as soon as that word gets out, we've gotten beautiful suits donated to us for women and for men that would be appropriate for going for a job interview.
Got to help a lot.
It does.
And your confidence and your appearance is just so much a part of it.
Well, I used to be shy at one time. But I've kind of outgrown that.
So how do you keep it all together? How do you keep this all going? Busy person.
I am a busy person, but I pray a lot. And God has really blessed me because 8 years ago, I had open heart surgery. and it was just by accident that the doctor found it. And this year I had a new pacemaker put in, so
that'll keep you ticking there
yes,
for a long
right,
time now, hopefully,
right.
and doing this good work. So.
But,
it's fantastic to have you in here, and it's easy to see why Ann was unanimously chosen by the AARP Ohio All-Volunteer Committee to receive this year's award. Her work embodies the volunteer service that is the legacy of Ethel Percy Andrus, the founder of AARP. We at Golden Opportunities would like to add our congratulations as well, and to share this information with you on how you can help Ann and the Parma Heights Food Bank. To receive help from them or to donate, just call the number that's coming up next.
To learn more about the work of the Parma Heights Food Pantry, call 440-842-6491. Next, don't touch that dial.